and welcome back to my channel. If you're new, welcome. I'm Priscilla. I'm the owner of A Life Full of Simplicity. Today I'll be unboxing and flipping through 11, I believe. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 11 decks from Hay House that I've had piling up that they've sent me to review, take a look at, show on the channel, things like that. And I'm really excited because some of them are actually I'm really interested in, especially ones that I'm not familiar with or didn't have previously in my collection. We have 2 new mini decks, or 2 pocket decks that they released, which I'm really excited to show. I do have the full-size versions of them in my collection already. And then, yeah, mostly oracles. We have 2 tarot, I think. Yep, 2 tarot. We have 2 tarot to look at, and then everything else is oracle. So I'm really excited to get into it. So without further ado, we can definitely do that. I will state that I will have links in the description box below for all of these items. They will be Amazon affiliate links. However, I do highly recommend checking out Hay House and Hay House's website, mainly because a lot of the time they have a lot of sales that are going on their site. So it's definitely beneficial to shop around before buying straight from Amazon, in my opinion. Unless you're pre-ordering, then that's a different story because you can't pre-order off of Hay House. All of these decks, however, have already released, I'm pretty sure. I have a strong feeling that they've all released already. And are already out into the world. So you should be able to get them already on the market. So highly recommend always checking Hay House's website. Do sign up for their newsletter. They do send out emails when they have sales, which are really great. You can get decks as low as $5 sometimes on their website. So I definitely highly recommend checking out their website. And then other than that, I will have timestamps down below. So if you want to jump around and see specific decks, skip through other decks that you've already seen and things like that, you can do that. There will be timestamps down below for each and every deck. So definitely check out that if you're interested. And then as always, don't forget to subscribe, turn on the bell, give this video a like. It really helps with the algorithm and helps boost the channel a bit so new people can find the channel and be recommended these kind of videos for viewing. And I know people love hauls and things like that, so it would be great if you could do that. And then obviously if you would like to follow me on other social media platforms, I have a link in my description box below for that. And then I also have a link down below for other ways to support the channel if you're interested. So let's just get right into it. So the first deck we're going to take a look at here is the Ancient Stones Oracle. This is a 44 card deck and guidebook. This is by Rebecca Campbell and artwork is by Katie Louise. So this is the newest Rebecca Campbell release that came out on the market. I'm really excited. The box style is the same as most of her other ones. Except for her first one. So her first one, Work Your Light, is the only one that's in a 2-piece box, like a regular 2-piece box. And then Starseed, Rose Oracle, Healing Waves, Healing Waters, and this newest one are in this kind of box where you open it from the top. This one's actually pretty sturdy, I have to say. My Starseed one is like so loose, it just like, I have to always pick it up from the bottom, and if I forget, that whole thing just comes out and cards go everywhere. The other 2 that I have, the Rose Oracle and the Healing Waters, are not as bad, but this one feels pretty sturdy. So let's take a look here in the back. It says, unlock the wisdom of the ancient stones. Ancient stones hold the secret energy of the earth. They are a portal to reach back in time to connect with the wisdom of the ancients and our ancestors. Uncover lost wisdom with these powerful guardians and teachers and attune to their energy for healing, guidance, and protection. So in the US, this retails for $24.99, and in Canada, it retails for $33.99. We do have some sample photos here on the top, but we will be getting into the cards. So yes, we have something on the top here. So hopefully you can see that. It says, ancestors protect me. And then here at the bottom, it says, ancestors guide me. There's hands here. I don't know if you can see that well. That's cool. Is there any hands in this? Oh yeah, there's hands in this too. I don't know if you can see this one as much because it's rather dark. There we go, maybe. Yeah. Okay. So let's put this back on top. Oh, wrong way. Ugh. Let's put this back on top and put this over here. So I did take the paper off the cards. I just want to see what this QR code is for. Okay, so there's a QR code to find a free audio and visual version of the attunement, which is pretty cool. I'm not going to show that actually. That way people can get it as a surprise when they get the deck. But we have the attunement card that typically comes with the deck. So most of her decks come with an extra card like this that you can keep on your altar and things like that. Of course, the attunement is also within the guidebook typically. So yes, so I'm just going to put that on the side. Put the cards here. And let's take a look at the guidebook first. So this is what's inside the hands. Ancestors guide me. So this says to my grandmothers and grandfathers. So we have a table of contents here. We have acknowledgments and introduction. We have the ancient stones. And then, the oracle itself. So this talks about like the journey itself, like kind of like an introduction about the deck. And then we have, about the oracle and things like that. And then of course it goes into the actual cards with some spreads. And then we go into the actual cards. We have a bibliography. We have about the creator, about the artist. You can get obviously a certificate with Hay House to become an oracle reader, or like a professional one, I guess. If you want to do that, that's something that you would like to do. And then we have Inner Temple Mystery School accredited training as well. So we have the introduction here. Sacred guides. So this talks about like her journey with the stones. So this is like an introduction, but like more personal one to do with like her journey and how she came to like creating this, I guess. Okay, so we're just gonna skip over all of this. Of course, if you get the deck yourself, this is something you definitely look into. Then we have the oracle deck itself. Oh. Okay, so we have the attunement also written in the deck, and then it talks about how to read the cards, a 5-step reading. So it gives you steps on how to use the cards, shuffling, connecting, dividing, spreading, selecting your cards, things like that. Altar work, meditating with the cards, integrating the cards, guidance, using the Oracle's box as a way with that. Then we have some spreads here. We have a 2-card spread, a 4-card spread, a 5-card spread, another 5-card spread, and then a 6-card spread. So yes, and then it goes into the actual cards. So what do we have here? We have the title of the card, the information that's on the card, then it goes into the like message. Seems like it talks about some of the stones that are related to the card itself. Then we have like an ancient stones activation. So we have some mantras or affirmations here at the end. So some of them will have activation, some of them will have a soul inquiry, which is like a journaling question. So I guess it depends on the actual card itself. And apologies if you hear the plane. Sometimes planes are loud and they fly overhead. And it's summertime, so it's not very good for me to keep the window closed in the summer because it gets way too hot in here. I don't have air conditioning. We have some bibliography, and then, about the creator, about the artist. If you want to become an Oracle card reader certified, I guess, going to be certified, and then Inner Temple Mystery School accredited training. If you want that, you can look into that as well. And of course, if you want the audio app, there's unlimited listening and things for that as well. There's probably like audiobooks and stuff on there, so you can definitely check that out if you're interested. Okay, so we'll get into the cards. They decided to go with like a light blue, I guess, on the bottoms. Interesting. These are the backs. Kind of look like trees, maybe? Very interesting, I have to say. Okay, so we have alignment. Ancestral messages. Be the mountain. Boundary stones. I don't know how to pronounce that, so I'm not going to, just so I don't offend anyone. The cave. Creativity. The cycle breaker. Dancing with stones. The edge. The egg stone. Interesting. Energy rising. The entrance stone. Find your center. The gateway. Good luck. The guardian stone. Hagstone. Healing stones. Hidden treasure. The holy mountain. Lay it on the altar. Live the question. Not forgotten. Nothing is impossible. Obstacle. Pave your own way. The records. Releasing the past. Returning. The road is clear. The sanctuary. Scrying. The secret chamber. See the beauty. Singing stones. Soul agreement. Stepping stones. Stone goddess. Stone of destiny. Temple. The volcano. Weather the storms. And lastly, wisdom keeper. Actually, I really like this. I have to say that the Rose Oracle still is my probably absolute favorite from her, mainly because I use that one the most. I use it in my work with Mother Mary, so that one is just like the one that I work with the most, so it's like one of my favorites. But I feel like this one could probably be up there as well, in terms of one that I would probably end up really loving out of all her decks. I have Work Your Light and I have all of them. So Work Your Light and Starseed are probably my least used. Mainly because I don't know what to use them for. I don't know where to where to go with them, honestly. Healing Waters is beautiful if you want to work with the element of water, which I really love. But I do really feel like this one has like really nice earth energy for it. So this would be nice if you want to work with like the element of earth. I wonder if she's going to do like, she has a water one. She has this one which feels very earth-based. I wonder if she's going to do one that's like more fire-based and then more air-based as well, because that would be really interesting actually. The Rose Oracle feels more based in like femininity, and then Starseed and Work Your Life feel more space, universe, out of this world kind of energies to me. Anyway, so that would be interesting to see what she comes out with next, or whatever she's working on next. The cardstock is the typical oracle size from Hay House, very standard. The cardstock feels the same as the other ones, honestly, very soft. Kind of feels rose petally, but it's obviously not, but it has that softness to it. So they do clump when you're trying to shuffle them. But out of my experience with using the Rose Oracle, because the Rose Oracle feels like this as well, I'm pretty sure. I have it next to me. Give me a second. Let's take a look. Yeah, the Rose Oracle feels the same as well. In that sense, but I feel like over time with use, they don't clump as much, in my opinion, because I use this one quite a bit. And it shuffles fine now. So I feel like as long as you're using the deck, eventually whatever coating is on here will eventually like, it'll lessen and won't be as sticky, I guess. But it's not really sticky. It's like a softness that stops the cards from gliding as much. But I actually don't mind it. I actually prefer this kind of cardstock, this kind of matte cardstock to their glossy cardstock. There's just something about it that I like really, like I really love. Unless their glossy cardstock is like the kind that just glides and doesn't stick together, then we'll see. But glossy cardstock is hard to photograph and stuff, and this just feels nicer and when you're shuffling, and just looks better on like camera and stuff. So yes, so let's pull a card to read from the guidebook. Okay, we'll do this one. Oh, okay. The Stone of Destiny really wants to be read, I think. So we're going to go with that one. Okay. 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 So the entries are in alphabetical order. Stone of Destiny would be under S. Here we go. Stone of Destiny. Okay, so on the card it says Stone of Destiny, life path, ambition, passion, yes. Stones have long been associated with life path and destiny. The Philosopher's Stone is a legendary substance sought by alchemists for its ability to turn base metals into gold and silver and act as an elixir of life. A shimmering enigma woven into the tapestry of time, it beckons seekers to embark on an alchemical journey of self-discovery and transformation. It whispers of the soul's evolution, reminding us that its essence resides not in the tangible, but in the sacred alchemy of our own being. The Stone of Destiny is a rectangular sandstone slab of mysterious origins, an unknown age that's been used in coronations of British monarchs since the late 14th century. But perhaps the most famous stone connected to life path and destiny features in the stories of Arthur, the legendary king of the ancient Britons? I don't know. In one, the magician Merlin fixes a magic sword called Excalibur in a great stone, and the young Arthur is the only one able to draw it out, proving his right to the throne. The Stone of Destiny card is one of fate, life path, and purpose. It beckons you forth to trust your passions and to trust that your purpose is great. It encourages you to think big, to say yes to your ambition and the call from within. If you're questioning whether to answer an inner call, this card is urging you forth. Do not waver. Follow it with vigor. Now it's destined. Ancient Stones activation. I say yes to my life path and step into my destiny now. I actually really like that. I loved the information that was provided in here. Very interesting, in my opinion. And then the message itself was very to the point. I feel like you could either get that straight from just the keywords on the card itself, or if you really wanted to look into the guidebook, you have some good information in here. But I feel like this is pretty typical of most of her decks, in my opinion, just based on what I've seen and how I've used like specific decks and things like that. I definitely feel like this one's a good one and has definitely, like, compared to the first two that she did, I feel like the information has gotten better. The Rose Oracle, the Healing Waves, and now this one. I feel like the keywords are, you can connect to them so much more, in my opinion, compared to like the first two. And don't get me wrong, I still love the first two, but I don't know, I feel like the simplicity of these just feels like they're way more usable, and those ones just feel really specific that sometimes I don't know how I want to use them. So I feel like this is a good oracle to have, in my opinion. I really like this, and I'm excited to use it in my practice. I feel like it's gonna be a nice one to use for the kind of energy that it brings. Next, we have the Animal Guides Tarot. This is a 78 card deck and guidebook by Radley Valentine. This is illustrated by Dan Craig. So I believe that this is a reprint or revamp off the Animal Tarot that Radley Valentine did with, oh God, what was her name? She's so irrelevant anymore in our community. Half the time I forget her name. I'm gonna have to look it up. Okay, I looked it up. Doreen Virtue. They had a deck together. Let's see. Animal Tarot, right? Animal Tarot. Yeah, they had a deck together, and I'm not sure if the artwork is the same or if they've revamped it, but this is like the newer version of that particular deck. So yes, so this is like the new printing. Again, I don't know if the artwork is the same. However, if you have the original deck, the one that Doreen and Radley Valentine did together, let us know in the comments below if the artwork is the same as this one, because I'd actually really love to know. I'm actually really interested. So in the back here, it says, powerful messages from angels and your animal guides. Tune into the magical gifts of the animals and receive divine guidance that transforms your life. In Animal Guides Tarot, Radley Valentine brings you gentle messages from the four-legged, finned, and feathered creatures of the earth. The cards are filled with inspiring symbolic imagery And the guidebook shows how to give accurate and magical readings. Discover the powerful messages of tarot in a positive, loving way, respectful of your spiritual path of joy. So this retails for $29.99 in the US and then $39.99 in Canada. So let's go ahead and open it up. We have this beautiful sunflower when we open it. So cool. I did take out the paper that was around the cards. So yes, we have a thick guidebook here. Okay. Okay, so we're gonna get into the guidebook first. I have a couple of decks from Radley Valentine. I do like the way he writes. He does rename everything typically. Most of the cards, he typically renames them. Some are kept the same, just so they end up being a little bit more, sometimes more positive, but sometimes just, I don't know, he just renames them. Like, for example, the Fool, he renamed the Dreamer, for example. So it does give the information here along with the animal that's associated with the card. The minors are named by element rather than traditional tarot suit. So we have how to work with the deck itself, or animal guides in particular. And then obviously how to work with the tarot. Step-by-step on how to use the tarot. We have 3-card readings, Celtic Cross, and that's it, I believe. Yeah. So we have some meanings, we have an introduction and a major, and then it goes into the card itself. So we have information on the animal, and then it talks about the card. So it seems like we have that for all the cards, including the minors. And we obviously have an introduction for each suit. And they're all colored differently. So the suit of air is a dark blue. Earth, I would assume, is green. Yeah. Okay, so of course we'll pull a card and read from the guidebook after. So all the purple is the major, red is fire, the teal is the water, then dark blue is air, and then green is earth, obviously. So let's get into it. Okay, so we start off with the Dreamer, and it tells you what the animal is, and it gives you some key phrases on the card. The Magician is a unicorn. High Priestess is the owl, which is also on the backs. So the backs are also the High Priestess. And the box. And the guidebook. Angora Rabbit is the Empress. Very interesting. A Deer Mouse for the Emperor. Polar Bear for the Hierophant, which was renamed to Unity. Interesting. The Lovers. Flamingo. Cute. The Chariot are Arabian horses. Actually, I do like this. Elephant for Justice. So we have Justice in the 8th position instead of Strength. That means Strength will be in the 11th position. The Hermit is Firefly. The Wheel is Reindeer or Caribou. Strength is Maasai, lion and lamb. Interesting. Awakening is the Hanged Man, and we have giraffe. Cute. Peacock for release, which is death. Zebra for balance, which is temperance. Siamese cat for ego, which is the devil. And then we have cuckoo, I guess is how you pronounce that. I have no clue, honestly. I don't even know what bird this is. For life experience, which is the tower. Then we have an Oriole, which is a star. Again, not sure if that's how that's pronounced. We have a lynx for the moon. Bluebird for the sun. Raccoon is for renewal, so this is the Judgment card. And then the world is a Shetland sheepdog. Is that the same dog, but all grown up? I don't know. Maybe. It's cute. Okay, so now we're in the wands, which is the fire suit. So for the ace, we have white tiger. For the 2, we have a pelican. Interesting. Sea turtle for the 3. Huh. Okay. It's interesting. Otter, also strange, interesting. I would assume that these 2 would have been in the water suit instead of the fire suit, but that's interesting. Otter for the 4. 5, we have ram. Rescue dog for 6, mixed breed. We have a gecko for the 7. We have a bee for the 8. We have a gazelle for the 9. Saint Bernard dog for the 10. Monarch for the page. So for the court cards, we have keywords at the top as well to describe the court that we're looking at, which I like as well. Dolphin for the Knight of Fire. Interesting. Again, I would have thought water, but we have a Persian cat for the Queen of Fire. This was on the original deck with Doreen. This was the original cover. So again, I'm wondering if the artwork is the same. Then we have the King of Fire, which is a Katanga lion. He reminds me of Aslan from the Witch, the Lion, and the Wardrobe. Did I say that in the right order? God, I don't even know. The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe, maybe? Narnia, the first one. Anyway. Ace of Water, we have a dove. Okay. Interesting, we have birds for water. It's very interesting. Then we have lovebirds for the 2. That makes sense, honestly, 2 of Cups. Hummingbird for 3. Interesting, okay. And then we have the we have the tortoise for the 4 of water. Dragonfly for the 5. We have the goose for the 6 of water. 6 of Cups. Maine Coon kitten for the 7 of water. Kangaroo for the 8. Pomeranian. So cute. For the 9 of Cups. Prairie dog for the 10 of Cups. And then for the page, we have Deer. Oh, look at the frog. I love frogs. They're so cute. Knight of Water is the frog. We have a swan for the Queen. And then we have, oh, we have a penguin for the King of Water. I do like that, actually. So for the Ace of Air, we have a panda. Interesting. For the Two of Swords, we have dachshunds. These are so cute. A rose-breasted grosbeak for the Three of Swords. Interesting. Then we have koala for the 4. Do like that. He's resting. We have a collie dog for the 5. We have a rescue cat mixed breed for the 6 of Swords. And we have a magpie for the 7. Bunting for the 8 of Swords. Not sure what that is, but okay. We have a sea lion for the 9 of Swords. We have a Siberian husky dog for the 10. A seagull for the page. We have a thoroughbred horse for the knight. A leopard for the queen. And then a humpback whale for the King of Swords. Interesting. Then we get into the last suit, which is Earth. Pentacles. So, Ace of Pentacles, we have a calico cat. I have no idea how to pronounce that kind of cat. We have a miniature poodle dog for the 3 of Earth. Look at the squirrel, so cute. I love it. We have a manatee for the 5. We have a kiwi for the 6. Interesting. We have the cow for the 7. We have a parrot for the 8. A ragdoll cat for the 9. Golden retriever dog. So beautiful. So cute for the 10. And for the page, we have a tabby cat. We have a seahorse for the knight. We have a Belgian hare for the queen. And then lastly, we have an Irish cob horse for the King of Earth. Interesting. Some of the animal picks are very interesting. Like, I wouldn't have thought... Some of these I wouldn't have, like, paired them well with, like, the suit that they're in or, like, the car that they're in. But, I don't know. For some reason, they just make sense. Some of them just really make sense to me. Just thinking about it, actually. So that's interesting. I think I'm gonna have a fun time using this deck, in my opinion. I do like that there's less text on the cards. There's some text, but it's not like overwhelming. Some of his older decks just have way too much text on them, and sometimes I feel a little taken aback by the amount of text that's on the cards. I do like that it's not so overwhelming with the text. It's a reasonable amount, in my opinion. I do like that there's keywords on, like, the quartz. If I can find a freaking quartz, there we go. I like there's keywords on top. That's really nice. The cards are obviously oracle size. Shuffling all of this is quite a lot. But I'm also in a weird position while I'm filming, so shuffling, and I'm very far from, like, this table. Well, this is not a table, this is like my dresser on the side of my bed, but I feel very far from it. So I feel like shuffling is a little bit weird. I'm sure if I wasn't shuffling like for the camera, it would be so much better. Oh God, I don't need to make a mess. Don't make a mess, Priscilla. Okay, let's pull one card just to read. Just one card. Oh, wait. This one. Okay, we're going to read Two of Fire, Pelican. That's what we're going to do. Okay. Okay, like that. Okay, so this is the Two of Wands. Okay, let me read what's on the card first, and then we can read what's on in the guidebook. So, Pelican, your vision, creativity, and dedication to your cause have brought you great success. In fact, it may be in your best interest to get a partner to assist in your endeavors or to expand the number of people helping you. Two of Fire, Pelican. Teamwork and resourcefulness, knowing your purpose and where you're going, successfully solving problems, getting the job done. The Tiger, Ace of Fire, represents a wonderful new opportunity, whereas the Pelican, Two of Fire, marks the progress you have made in taking advantage of that opportunity. You can be assured that things will go very well. In fact, it may be necessary for you to get a partner in whatever endeavor you're working on, or to expand the number of people helping you. Teamwork is key. This isn't the time to slow down. Keep moving forward and don't be afraid to attempt even greater feats. Pelicans are highly sociable birds, working cooperatively to gather food for the flock. Extremely able swimmers and divers, they seize upon every opportunity with gusto and fervent determination, careful to use whatever natural resources are at their disposal without wasting anything. They're not only very focused upon their tasks, but also quite dedicated to one another and the good of the group. They encourage you to surround yourself with helpful and loyal people so that everyone can benefit. So this is what I read. I actually really like that. Like how it ties in the Ace of Fire. Yeah, I really like this. I'm excited to use this more and then see where it takes me. Let me know what you think about this particular deck in the comments below. Then we get into the 22 Archangels Oracle. This is by Kyle Gray and artwork is by Jennifer Hawkyard. This is a 22 card deck and guidebook. I love the box. Like, I don't know if you can see the sparkle. Pretty. I love it. Okay, in the back here, it says, the Archangels are a divine legion of angels who have been charged to serve, protect, heal, and guide humanity to wholeness. This 22 card deck creates a bridge between the realms so that you can tap into the Archangel's powerful supportive force, and they can help you live with purpose, experience healing, and ultimately step into the most authentic version of yourself. This retails for $13.99 in the US and $18.99 in Canada. So, yes. I did request the angel guides because when I did my upcoming releases and it talked about this deck, it said in the thing that it was actually designed to work with the Angel Guides Oracle and the Divine Masters Oracle. And I have the Divine Masters and I have this one, but I didn't have the Angel Guide. So I did request that from Hay House to see how they would work the three of them together. So I'm excited to check that out. So here inside the box on the top, it says, Divine Archangels, thank you for drawing close with your wisdom and light. I welcome your strength, guidance, and protection in all forms. And so it is. And then on the bottom, it says, may the light that was created and curated here today be for and toward the highest good of all. Okay. So I did remove the whatchamacallit, the paper that was around the cards. So let's get into the guidebook first. So we have the basic things that come with any Oracle deck from Hay House, how to use the cards, bonding, things like that. Creating a mega deck. So I'm assuming this is what they mean with the angel guides and the divine masters. And then it goes into the cards. So let's actually take a look at the mega deck thing. I'm curious. Here. So it says creating a mega deck is something I teach through my angel teachings, or angel trainings rather. It's when you take two decks and mix them together to form a powerful tool that bridges the realms. The 22 Archangels Oracle has been developed to work hand in hand with both the Angel Guide Oracle and the Divine Masters Oracle. All you need to do is mix the 22 cards of this deck with either of those decks to create Archangels and Guardian Angels, or Archangels and Ascended Masters combinations. Okay, don't be concerned about the different color backs or different card backs. The Oracle will continue to work the same. Interesting. I don't think I'm going to do that because no. I don't like mixing decks. That's just no. But I think I can still do something interesting with these particular decks together. So I'm going to wait to receive the Angel Guide Oracle and take a look at that one because I've never seen it before. And then think about how, or maybe a spread or something that I would want to create where you would need to utilize all three decks together. Of course, if you are cool with doing mega decks, please by all means do this. Me, myself, personally, in my own practice, I don't like mixing decks together. That it just bothers me specifically for myself when I'm using the decks for myself. I know plenty of people that have made mega decks, with the I know people that have mixed the work your light star seed together, modded it, and then used it together. What are those other decks? The Herbiary, Crystalliary, and Bestiary decks. Those ones have made a mega deck together. Great, love that for those people that use that. But me personally, I just really don't. I don't do that. It's just not for me personally. I don't know. I'm a little picky. I don't mind using them together, but not mixing them together. They have to be in their separate piles. Because then it just annoys me. Because then I'm going to have to actually take them out and put them back in their respective boxes. Because it's going to bother me that they're all together. What else was there here? Wait. Okay, so we were here. How to work with the cards, conducting angel readings, shuffling the cards, typical things, reading for yourself, future guidance, things like that. Reading for another person. We have a daily card. We have a 3-card spread. We have a 9-card spread. And then just to have fun. Okay, so what do we have here? So we have the name of the card, keyword, I guess, and then the little messages on the card. Then it goes into the information about the Archangel, I'm assuming, and then it talks about your message. So about 3 pages. Okay, pretty good. Good amount of information. We'll read, obviously, from the guidebook after. And then we have about the artist, about the author at the back. So, yes. Okay, let's take a look at the 22 cards. Very small deck. This is a glossy deck. Just to let you know, these are the backs. Oh, you can't even see that on camera. Can you see that? There, maybe that way. Okay, so we have Amethyst, Ariel, Azrael. I really love the art style. Shamuel. Hopefully I'm pronouncing these people's names correctly. Charity, Daniel, Faith, Gabriel, Haniel, I don't know. It may have hope. Jeremiah, maybe? 100% sure. Jophiel? I love the artwork. The artwork is so nice. Metatron. Michael. Orion. Or Orion. Raguel? Raguel? Not really sure how to pronounce that, to be honest with you. Raphael? Raziel? Oh God, Sandalphon? Saldolphin? Dolphin? I'm not sure how to pronounce this, to be honest. This is definitely a name I've never seen before. Seraphiel? Hopefully. Uriel? Some of these I've seen before, some of them not so much. And then lastly, Zadkiel. Zadkiel? I'm not even sure. Not at all. Okay, let's give this a shuffle. They shuffle nice for being glossy. They're not too bad. They're not super sticky, and one just like flew out. So we'll read that one. I definitely don't mind. The Divine Masters, I'm trying to remember. Was that a matte deck? I feel like that deck was matte. I don't know, I'm gonna have to take it out again. I guess we'll see when I get the Angel Guide Oracle. And then I play with them, all three of them together, we'll see. But here we go. What do we have? Raziel. So we're gonna read for Raziel. They're in alphabetical order, so should be easy to find in the guidebook. Raziel, the inner workings. On the card it says, there are hidden truths below the surface. Dig deeper. Raziel's name means secrets of God, and he is the angel who governs all the sacred laws and workings of the universe. This incredible angelic being is dedicated to those who want to live with purpose and leave a legacy of healing on the earth. If you are someone who feels that there are unseen spiritual laws governing your life, or you want to have a deeper, more personal understanding of God, the universe, and all things spiritual, Raziel is the angelic guide. Raziel is the angelic guide who can help you take that deep soul dive. Your message. Your spiritual gifts and talents are beginning to blossom, but in order for your life to come into greater alignment, it's important for you to dig below the surface. This is a time to uncover truths, knowledge, and anything else that is being hidden from sight, including in your own life. Angels want you to understand that spiritual work isn't just about learning or reading. It's also a deep internal excavation where you begin to see that all that you have faced, learned, and overcome is part of a greater unfolding that allows you to live with meaning and purpose. This isn't a time for you to hold back. Lean into your gifts with confidence, knowing that they are taking you toward an even more aligned experience on Earth. If you're feeling any resistance at this time, it shows that you want to make a difference and are concerned about doing things right. This awareness is what will lead you to greater knowledge and the expression of the talents that will help you heal others. So this is what I read. Page 1, page 2, and then page 3. I actually really like this. I'm excited to use this deck. I'm excited to get the Angel Guide Oracle, actually, to use it with this one. I feel like those two would probably go really well together because the other one's about angels. And then I have to figure out how the Divine Masters, I think, for myself would would fit into it. But they are all three associated with the same artist, so they all have the same art style, which is really nice in my opinion. Now, I can't remember what cardstock the Divine Masters was in. I think it was matte. So I'm curious to see what the Angel Guide Oracle is going to be, because if it's matte also, I don't know why they went glossy with this one. That would be strange, but I guess I'll have to wait and see how I use these together. But if you have this deck or any of the other ones, let me know if you're using them together or combining them or creating the mega deck like the guidebook states. I'd love to know in the comments below your opinion on this. Then we have Ask Your Guides Oracle Cards. This is by Sonia Choquette. This is a 56 card deck and guidebook. This deck is a reprint, revamp completely, I believe. There was a previous deck by Sonia with the same name, but this deck got a facelift pretty much. They redid the art, I think, for it and things like that. I don't know if you can still get the older edition anymore, but yes, this is a revamp of the older edition, and I really, from the cover, I really love it. I'm definitely going to love this, I think, a lot more than the original that was originally printed. So in the back here, it says, strengthen your sixth sense and access divine help with this enchanting 56 card deck. This card deck offers personal guidance from your spiritual support system, your higher self, angels, spirit guides, and helpers on the other side. In the accompanying guidebook, you'll find a thorough explanation of each card, including keywords that present concepts and energies to enhance the card's meaning and help you get as much information from the deck as you possibly can. Simply pull a card rather, and apply the wisdom from your guides when you need guidance, intuitive help, and divine insight. So in the US, this retails for $24.99, and in Canada, it retails for $33.99. I did, of course, take off the paper from the cards. This is what it looks like inside. So it says, co-create a life you love with the universe by your side. So, yes. So let's take a look at the... I don't think I shuffled this. No, I didn't. Okay, they have numbers on them. Oh, God, I was like, prayer on the top. They're numbered, though, instead of being alphabetical. So contents, we have an introduction to the cards, about the artist, about the author. So we have the introduction, and it goes right into the cards. Okay, so 1, keywords, and then information. Guardian angel, teacher, helper, higher self. Okay, so it tells you what kind of guide it is. Joy, healer, teacher. Okay. So we seem to have more or less the same kind of structure for each card. Name of the card, number, name of the card, keywords, and then the blurbs, and then the little message at the bottom. Okay, of course, we'll read from the guidebook after. So let's get into it. So we have prayer, guardian angel. The keywords are not on the cards. I wish they had added the keywords on the cards, to be honest with you. Deceit. Though I feel like the titles maybe could be obvious, but well, I wish they had keywords. Closure. Caution. Adventure. Okay, so we have 7 so far guardian angels. Higher self. Epiphany. Truth. I love the art style. Decisions. Pause. change, leadership, clearing. Now we're in the helper guides, teamwork. I love the colors. I'm wondering if this probably pair nicely with probably the Mystic Mondays tarot, actually. Exhaustion, work, disruption. Now we're in the teacher guides, unconditional love, boredom, growth, goals, balance, purpose, new life. Now we're in the healer guides, loss, survival. I like there's both positive and negative. We have shadow, forgiveness. There's a nice balance in here. Rest, deprivation, denial. And then we go into joy, abundance, celebration, restriction, preservation, pleasure, life force rather, surprise. Then we go into nature spirits, charity, limitation, ending, overthinking, self-love, success, opposition, connection, bounty, okay, nature spirits ended at opposition. Then we had runner guides. So we have retrieval here, rescue, freedom, ease, and then lastly community. Okay, 56 cards. Love that. Oh, these are the backs. Love the backs. They're cute. I actually really love this deck, actually. I love the colors. I love that it's both positive and negative. Like, it shows both sides, you know? It's not just one-sided, and I really like that. This will be a nice one to use, actually. I'm actually really excited to use this one. I got it back in, like, February, I think. I haven't touched it at all. I just took off the plastic, took off the paper, and that was it. So it's just been sitting. We're going to read for ease, because that's what came out. The cardstock, by the way, is like their typical matte cardstock. I actually don't mind it. I like it. It makes that sound when you shuffle it. The edges feel a bit sharp, just a touch, but maybe it's more at the bottom, more the bottom and top. I feel like the sides are okay, but the tops and bottoms are a bit sharp for some reason. They didn't, whoever, the printer didn't file it down properly, or whatever it is they're supposed to be doing. I don't know exactly what they're supposed to be doing anyway, but yes, it feels a tad sharp. So just be careful, I guess, with that. So this is 55, right? Yeah, 55. Ease. Keywords: flow, grace, blessings, effortlessness. Your runner guides are watching you struggle through life and make things much harder than they have to be. Allow them to ease your burdens by asking their support for everything you need in life, and let them brighten your day. There is no need to endlessly struggle, figure things out, waste time, make mistakes, miss the mark, and simply not find the resources you need to make life go smoothly. Your runner guides want you to remember that you are a divine and spiritual being who is infinitely adored, treasured, and loved by the universe. You are not meant to suffer or feel left out or behind. While it may appear that every door is shut and that everything you need is more than you can ask for, or is in short supply, nothing could be further from the truth. The abundant universe awaits and wants to shower gifts upon you. To connect with this magical universe, your runners will help you turn the lights back on in your imagination and open your heart. Ask these guides to help you let go of the perception that life is a struggle, and only the lucky succeed. Create your own luck by asking your runners to pave the way and make your life flow with ease and grace. Whether it's securing a reservation in a popular restaurant, discovering the perfect outfit for an important event, or finding the best job, or even life partner, your runners are at your service and ready to lead you to your heart's desire. This is not an overpromise or a lie. You are the beloved child of God, and the universe infinitely and boundlessly loves you. Put your runner guides to work by asking them to help you in every matter that arises each day. They will save you time, reveal hidden opportunities and openings, bring you abundant gifts and blessings, and reinforce the beauty and richness of the universe flowing through your life. Turn on the light of your spirits, open the door to your heart, and welcome all the blessings coming your way. Your runner guide's message to you: life doesn't have to be so hard. Let us help you in every way possible, and know that we love you unconditionally and want to serve. Oh, I really like that, actually. Oh, that was so nice. This is what I read. So I read this, and I read this. Beautiful. The message was actually really nice. I do wish that the keywords were on the cards, but other than that, I actually really like this deck. Just be careful again of the edges, in case your copy wasn't filed down properly. But other than that, yeah, I really love this. Love the artwork. The artwork is really nice, actually. Really glad that they reprinted this and did something different with the revamp. In my opinion, it looks really good. And I really love this. I think it will pair nice with the Mystic Mondays. I think I might do that and see how well that goes together. But yeah, let me know in the comments below what you think of this particular deck. Next, we move on to the Change Tarot. This is by Jessica Dore and illustrated by Zavira Lopez. Jessica Dore, actually, if you know her, if you recognize her name, she's actually the author of the Tarot of Change, which, if you've seen on Lisa's channel or if you're part of her membership, she actually recently did like a membership thing where they read that particular book together. So yes, I do have a copy of her book. I have not read it yet. But she just came out with a tarot deck with Hay House, which is super exciting. So it says here that it's a 78 card deck and guidebook for psychological and spiritual exploration, which is really interesting. This is the cover of it. And then in the back here, it says, this captivating and transformative 78 card tarot deck seamlessly intertwines the realms of psychology and spirituality, designed to offer a truly unique and profound approach to tarot reading. This deck serves as a powerful tool for healing, self-empowerment, and spiritual awakening. The Change Tarot explores new ways of looking at the traditional Rider-Waite-Smith imagery, guided by psychology, behavioral science, spirituality, and old stories. This allows a holistic understanding of the human experience and encourages readers to explore the intricacies of their inner worlds and uncover hidden truths. This retails for $24.99 in the US, $33.99 in Canada. So I did already take the paper off of the cards. Everything, by the way, from Hay House comes shrink wrapped. And then I take off the paper. There's usually a paper around the cards. Okay, let's get into the guidebook. So what do we have here? We have a table of contents. So it says introduction, getting to know the deck, card interpretation, major, minor, working with the Change Tarot, about the author, about the artist. So introduction, getting to know the deck, major arcana. Oh, it goes right into the cards. Okay. So it seems to have about 3 paragraphs per card. About 3 paragraphs per card. It's interesting. Okay. Okay, working with the Change Tarot. So orienting your practice, connecting with your deck, asking questions, shuffling, spreads, and then about the author, about the artist. Okay, we'll read from the guidebook and take a look. There seems to be approximately about 3 paragraphs per card, including both majors and minors for the structure. Okay, so these are the backs. Then we start with the Fool. So it's kind of like black and white with color. They're RWS, so it's very RWS. So I feel like there's not much, in my opinion, to say much on the cards. Because it feels very familiar, you know? I love the pops of colors. I'm interested more, I think, in the guidebook. Since there's only 3 paragraphs per card, I'm interested to see what exactly the cards are going to say. Or what the guidebook's going to say about the cards, rather. I feel like maybe possibly the Dirt Gems Oracle would probably go well with this. I would say more the black and white cards probably. Or maybe a black and white Oracle. I wonder if like my archetype, like the Wallin archetypes would go nice with this. Or maybe the Alchemy, I don't know. I'd have to see how that works out, I think. The little salamander. So cute. But I feel like having this deck is really great because you can use her deck specifically to work with her book, which is great. The titles feel a bit off center. I'm like watching them and they feel a bit off center. I don't know if there's a particular reason for that or what, but okay, and lastly, the King of Pentacles. Cardstock is not my fave, but it doesn't bother me either. I know there's people out there that would probably be really bothered by this cardstock. But honestly, I don't really care much. As long as it shuffles. My King of Pentacles didn't get all mangled in the back because of the paper that was around the cards. It was a bit too tight. Like, it clumps a bit, but I think with use it would shuffle fine. Okay, we'll read that one, which is the King of Cups. Like, overhand shuffles fine. I don't know how it would be riffle shuffling, but it seems fine to me. So yes. That's okay. Let's take a look at the entry for the King of Cups. Okay, Cups. King of Cups. To understand water means to give oneself over to its currents instead of trying to put it into containers with neat labels. When it comes to emotions, we can talk and suppose and consider for years. But to an extent, there is no substitute for simply dropping in and feeling. I have often considered that queens correspond to the realm of imagination, while kings belong to the domain of will, two sides of the creative process, which are both needed and necessary. King of Cups, in his association with water, may have to do with willingness, a more receptive application of will. Floating, he is ready to do what is required in order to accept what's coming up. It is an active acquaintance, not a passive one. Water is often considered a symbol for birth and life. Emotions which are associated with water often seem to want what all life wants, to be born, to have a safe space to express fully, and to die, as all living things eventually do. Though the impulse is often to deny our feelings these fundamental rights, the King of Cups protects them. Interesting. I wish kind of there was a little bit more information, to be honest with you. I think I'm going to have to sit with this particular deck and really, like, read it, I feel like. But it starts here. I read the bottom. And then I read this whole page. And then the top of this page. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this particular deck. I'd actually really like to hear people's thoughts on this one. Is this something you've been enjoying? I do like the art. I think I'm gonna have to sit with the guidebook and actually use the deck maybe and get used to it, I think, to see more the, what is it that they stated? The psychological and spiritual exploration. Because I feel like there wasn't really enough of that in what I just read. Like it felt very skimmed over. It was very brief, is what I mean. Very short to the point kind of thing. So I'm wondering what the rest reads like. So I'm going to have to really sit with this one, I think. So then we have the Golden Future Oracle. This is by Diana Cooper, and artwork is by Space Before. Not sure who that is, but great name. Love it. This is a 44 card deck and guidebook. In the back here, sorry, it's a bit dusty or dirty or something. I don't know what's going on there. Okay, in the back here, it says, we are moving towards a new golden age, a time of peace, harmony, and abundance. No, I don't think so. If anything, there's more war than anything else during this time. So there's not really peace or harmony. And it says, when everyone cooperates for the highest good. Hopefully we can get to this point, though. That's what I hope. The Golden Future Oracle offers guidance to help you negotiate our current turbulent times. Oh, okay, there we go. As well as preparing you for the cosmic energies that will shift the planet to a higher frequency. Okay. So this is like a future thing. Oh, I didn't say. This retails in the US for $24.99 and in Canada $33.99. Ugh. So in the inside, on the top, it says, great beings of light, please guide my way so that my golden future starts today. Oh, I didn't even take off the paper of this one. Look at that. Okay, there we go. And there's nothing on the bottom. Okay, let's put that over there. Move this over. We'll get into the guidebook. Okay, so table of contents. We have the usual things, how to use the deck, how to keep the cards, prepare the space for reading, how to read the cards, other ways to use the cards. Very typical. And then it goes into the cards. We have about the artist and author at the end. So it talks about what is a golden age, a time frame for the golden age. Oh yeah, what's going on here? There will be much unrest throughout the world. The old paradigm collapses to be replaced by new systems designed by people for the people. However, the cleansing of the planet by the elements will calm down. Whoa, that freaks me out. That freaks me out right there. Okay. Crazy. We have some 5th dimensional chakras. How to use the deck. Single card reading, 3 card reading, other ways to use the cards. And then we go into the cards. So what do we have here? We have name of the card. I'm guessing the sentence that's on the card. Information, something here about the golden future. And then we have guidance. Okay. So the structure seems to be the same for each. Robots, damn. This deck is going to freak me out, isn't it? It's going to scare me about the future. We shall see, I guess. And then we have about the artist. So Space Before is a digital artist, and then we have about the author. Okay, interesting. Let's get into the cards. Okay. Here are the backs. I like the backs. Backs are nice. So we have the population, community life, the new children, family relationships, education, leisure and sport, creativity, music, homes, food, communal markets, clothing, work satisfaction, health and healing, travel, psychic gifts. I really like the colors in this deck. There's a lot of colors, which is nice. Transportation and levitation. Whoa. Or teleportation, rather, and levitation. Whoa. Manifestation and mind control. Don't really like the second one there. Sexuality. Robots. The economy. The law. Nature. Our beautiful planet. Animals. The waters of the planet. The 12 chakras. Angels. Dragons. Interesting. Unicorns. Every time there's a dragon and a unicorn in a deck, automatically I think about Lisa. Illumined Masters? I don't know what this is. What is this word? Illumined. No idea. Leadership and decisions. Blueprint for 5D humanity. Jump, shift your life. Planetary cleansing. It's like a Pegasus unicorn. Golden stellar internet. Interesting. Intergalactic travel. Free energy. Crystalline light body. The golden cities. The super love portal. World peace and cooperation. Definitely what we need. Spiritual technology. And then lastly, group consciousness. Interesting. I don't know about this one, honestly. Love the colors, though. Very interesting subject matter. I feel like I would need to spend time with this deck to really understand it. There are some cards that, like, you know, where really makes you think about where we're headed currently with the things in our current climate that's going on. But yeah, the cardstock is glossy, but it's not too bad. Like, it's not too sticky. It is clumping a bit, but hopefully with use it ends up not being too bad. Let's just read one card. I'm gonna read this one sticking out, which is work satisfaction. Okay, let's take a look. Okay, 13. Let's see, 13. Work satisfaction. Seek that which fulfills your soul. In the golden future, there will be no employment, as we know it today, and no money. Advanced spiritual technology will mean that everyone will be free to do what gives them soul satisfaction. Wow. That would be great, actually. Those who love painting, growing produce, or cooking will do so. Those who delight in teaching, inventing, healing, or driving certain transports will freely and joyfully volunteer their services. Offering services to others with joy is part of the higher consciousness, and service work will bring its own fulfillment. This sounds very idyllic, but I don't think this will happen, to be honest with you. So people's needs will be met by a caring fifth dimensional community. Everyone will be considered equal and will happily contribute to the well-being of the whole. Everyone will also honor and appreciate each other's individual's free choice. In the golden future, people will do only that which gives them a sense of fulfillment and happiness. Guidance. Receiving this card suggests you bless and give thanks for all the good things in your life. Look for the divine in all situations and people so that you can find joy in all you currently do. Take time to consider what really fills you with a sense of fulfillment, peace, or soul satisfaction. When you are clear what does so, ask Lady Portia, the goddess of liberty, who was a high priestess of the Temple of Liberty in Atlantis, to set you free of chains and restrictions so that you can be mentally and emotionally free. Ask her to place this vision in your heart so that you attract it from the universe. Then see yourself totally at liberty to follow your joy. Finally, take responsibility for your happiness. Consciously but honorably set yourself free of people and situations that restrict you. Take decisions to do the things that give you a feel-good factor and live with joy. Interesting. Sounds really nice. But I don't know. Like, I love this idea. Don't get me wrong. But I don't know. I just don't know. The guidance in the card is very nice. I do like that. It's a golden future aspect. It's definitely an interesting concept. I just don't... I don't know too much about it. But let me know in the comments below what you think of this particular Oracle deck. I'd love to hear your thoughts. I think I'm going to have to use it and sit with it and see how it works for me. So now we're going to take a look at the Guides of the Hidden Realms Oracle. This is the latest deck by Colette Baron-Reid. Oh, so it says that it's written and illustrated by Colette. Oh, okay, that's cool. I've never seen her illustrate a deck before, so I'm really excited to get into it. It's a 44-card deck and guidebook. In the back here, it says, created as a special gift for Oracle card readers, Guides of the Hidden Realms is the first deck written and fully illustrated by internationally renowned Oracle creator Colette Baron-Reid. With the help of the guides, our trusted navigators across the bridge between the realms of mystical and ordinary realities, you'll be taken on a profound exploration of the hidden realms, your destiny and yourself, awaken to more than you ever thought possible as you manifest your most beautiful, fulfilling destiny. So this retails for $19.99 in the US, $25.99 in Canada. So let's take a look inside. We have like the purple gilding of the, I don't know if you can tell that actually, but there's like purple gilding on the text. Ugh. Okay, inside here, oh, very blurry, sorry about that. It says, welcome seeker to this exploration of the hidden realms, your destiny and yourself. Okay. Oh, in the bottom, it says, accept the sacred partnership of the guides and awaken to more than you ever thought possible, your true path, your purpose, your power, and your potential. Okay, so these are the backs. Actually, love the backs. Love the backs. Okay. Let's get into the guidebook. I have a lot of Colette Baron-Reid decks. What do I still want? I don't even know. I want the Oracle of Seven Energies. That's what I really want to add to my collection. And then the Wisdom of the Oracle, I have the full size, but there's a pocket edition coming out, which I'm excited about. So we have here a table of contents. We have imagine how this oracle will serve you, how to work with this oracle, and then it goes into the cards and their meanings. There's 44 of them. The story of the guides and the oracle. Okay. How this oracle will serve you. How to work with this oracle. Very usual things that you see in an oracle deck. We have a 1-card reading, 2-card, 3-card. There's 2 versions of the 3-card, and then it goes into now your turn. So let's see, what do we have here? So we have the name of the card, we have key concepts. So these are like keywords. Then it goes into the meaning of the card, and we have a reversed as well. So about 2 pages per card, which is great. Of course, we'll read from the guidebook after, and then about the author. Okay, so let's get into the deck. Okay. So it has the name of the card. We have a number, name of the card, and then we have some keywords, seems like. So Serenity of the Exile, or Out of Exile, rather. Zenith at the Peak. The river dances to the sea. Interesting. Treasures in the deep and dark. The sovereignty of magic. Ripe, juicy, and ready. Oh, I like the colors in this one. Epiphanies sing at dawn. Grace within the chaos. Holding space for love. The eyes of mystery. Order in the forest. Oh, look, there's a frog. So cute. I'm actually really liking this. The love and partnership. It's strange. Feels very alien-esque, I feel like, but I don't know. Listening to the ancestors, I kind of like it though. Very interesting. What is holy? What is true? Full moon eclipse. This is the card that's on the box with, I think, the backs. Like this though. Frozen for a time. A call to transformation. Interesting. The true source of power. A little dragon here. Begin with faith in spring. Little bunny. This is so cute. The consequence of fear. Death reclaims life. Seahorse. Coral. Nice. The alchemy of poison. Look, another frog. Gratitude is dreaming. Surrender to the change. All eyes are open. Whoa, that's a lot of eyes. A lot of eyes. The dream of co-creation. Every word has power. All the time in the world. Connection through the cosmos. Enough for now and always. We have some fish, some more coral. In the midst of a radiant fire. All the blessings everywhere. The masks we wear. Letting go of stories. What's this? So cute. This and that are true. Another chance to be. We have some octopi, octopus, octopi, I don't know. A way out of the weeds. Focus on the brilliance. Look at that eye. Wow. Emergence of protection. I like the colors in this one. Happy, healthy, wealthy, and wise. So cute. Emergence of true knowing. Rise to the occasion. The burden of choice. And then lastly, the emergence of hope. I like this. Interesting. Very interesting. The cards are very interesting. I like that there's keywords on the cards, which is great. The cards are glossy, as you can see. My deck is a bit sharp here at the bottom. Seems like the printer, manufacturer, whoever didn't smooth it out. My copy's a little bit sharp there, but... This is going to be interesting to use. I'm wondering what deck would go nice with this. Actually, you know what? You know what deck would go nice with this? The Wanderers Tarot. It's black and white. It's perfect. It has kind of nice drawings. It's glossy also, so it would pair beautifully with this, probably. I should try them together, actually. Probably have a nice reading. Oh, okay, we're going to read number 3. The river dances to the sea. On the card it says, flow state, trusting in the adventure. Okay, number 3. The book kind of smells funny. Yep. The book kind of smells like paint thinner. I don't know. Weird. Anyway, maybe I should air this out. Whew. Okay, what does it say? It says, the river dances to the sea. Key concepts: flow state, movement forward, a quickening of events, trusting in the adventure. So some of the key concepts are on the card already, but not all of them. Movement and the continuous evolution of life is a given. Nothing can stay blocked or frozen forever. Eventually, the river begins to flow in the direction of its destiny, always to the sea. That vast container teeming with personality, or potentiality rather. Source is always calling you home to your ultimate manifestation and destiny. And now is the time when things begin to move again in your life. Events and opportunities will arise to invite you to experience life in a new way, calling you to an adventure you must not resist. This is a time to flow, not control. Allow relationships to take their course. Trust in the natural abundance that comes your way. New experiences will bring you into a greater sense of meaning, inspiration, wholeness, and purpose. Go where spirit takes you, even when the river turns in a different way than you expected. The waters will carry you onward to the ultimate fulfillment of your deepest desires. Reverse. The gentle flow of the river can turn into rapids, suddenly thrusting you into dangerous waters. It is a rude awakening from the illusion that you are in control. Allow yourself to trust in the river spirits who have come to keep your boat afloat, and feel the exhilaration of this time of rapid transformation. The river will soon become peaceful again, and as things quiet down, you just might miss all the excitement. Trust and trust again. You were born for this experience. You will not drown, in fact. You will wake up and discover a new awareness and appreciation for your journey. So this is what I read. I like what I read. I really like the guidebook. The deck is really interesting. I really do feel like it'll go well with the Wanderer's Tarot. I think I'm going to try that pairing out because that one is strictly black and white, and this has a nice color to it. So I feel like this in the center and the two cards from the tarot on each side. Oh, I don't know. I feel like it would be a good pairing. I'm going to have to try that later. Let me know in the comments what you think of this particular deck. I'd love to hear from you. So now we're going to get into the Herbal Astrology Pocket Oracle. This is by Adriana Ayales, and artwork is by Josephine Clerks. This is a 55 card deck and guidebook. I'm super excited. I actually love this deck. I do have the full-size edition, which I'll bring out here in a second. So in the back here, it says, open an ancient portal to discover the powerful connection between the healing wisdom of plants and their astrological rulers with this unique 55 card oracle deck and guidebook. Each richly illustrated card depicts a sacred plant ally and its planetary correspondences, while the guidebook illuminates the traditional medicinal, that word really trips me off, applications, ceremonial uses, spiritual messages, animal guides, and symbolic meanings associated with these important herbs, trees, flowers, and mushrooms. So in the US, this retails for $14.99 and in Canada, $19.99. So just comparison between the two. The colors are definitely different in my opinion. They look a bit different. Even off camera. Like I'm looking at it off camera and it looks a bit different. The colors are a bit different. And then if you wanted to know size like this. So yes. The full size is obviously more expensive. These are the backs. Okay. Let's open this up. Inside it says, you are the medicine. And there's nothing on the bottom. Inside it says, you are the medicine. And again, nothing at the bottom. Okay, so the focus is really on the pocket. But we will do some comparisons rather, to the pocket deck. So the guidebook is about half the size, and the pocket is obviously thicker in my opinion. So the pocket, we have 209. Full size, we have 165. Okay, so let's take a look. We have a table of contents. Introduction. Poisonous and psychedelic plants. Rituals and objects and talisman. Working with the Herbal Astrology Oracle. Very typical things. We have some card spreads. The Cardinal Cross of the Medicine Wheel. Present Moment spread, which is a body, heart, mind, soul. Relationship spread. Moon spread. And then it goes into the cards. So what do we have here? I want to see if there's any differences. So we have the name of the card, Latin keyword, upright, reversed keywords, astrological ruler, and then all the information plus a guidance. Okay, let me take a look at see what we got here. I'm just reading to see if there's any differences. So far, I don't see any differences in terms of the guidebook, just for this particular entry. Yeah, this is good. Okay, no differences in the first entry. We'll take a look, read from the guidebook afterwards. For now, we're going to go through and do just like a flip through. I will hold up both cards so you can see them. And then we'll take a look. The colors are definitely different between the two, I feel like. I'm pretty sure it's noticeable on camera, but in person it's very noticeable. Like one looks more saturated than the other. But you know, I kind of don't mind the difference, actually. So yeah, for me it's okay. Okay, let's get into the flip through. Just trying to see if there's differences between the two cards. So far, I haven't seen anything. If you pick something up that maybe I haven't noticed, definitely let us know in the comments below. So far, I haven't noticed any differences other than the colors being a little different, but I actually don't mind that the colors are a bit different. I'm kind of liking it, actually. Oops. What's going on? Okay, last card is Palo Santo. Yeah, so I feel like the saturation is different or something. Oops. Drop the card. Anyway, I was trying to do, I'll show you the size difference. Cardstock feels relatively the same. Obviously, the pocket edition is a bit thinner. And then the backs are the same, but again, the coloring is different. So, yes. Okay. Let's shuffle the pocket and pull a card and read from the guidebook. Pocket decks shuffle really well because they're small, so yes, love it. I guess we're going to read for that one. Okay. Rhodiola. What? Rhodiola. God, I don't even. Sometimes I feel like I can't read. And it says enchantment. Rhodiola. Okay. What number is this? 37. Rhodiola. Let's see. 37. Rhodiola. Enchantment. Rhodiola rosea. Upright. Magic. Wisdom. Magic. Wisdom keeper. Purity. Higher consciousness. Clarity. Intuitive intellect. Enchantment. Reversed. Overly analytic. Unenchanted. Unable to express thoughts. Emotional blockage. Self-absorbed. Astrological ruler. Uranus and Mercury. For centuries, rhodiola, or golden root, has been used in Russian and Scandinavian traditional medicine. Many studies have been published on this root as it has been used to increase physical endurance, longevity, energy, productivity, and resistance to high altitude sickness, and to treat fatigue, depression, anemia, impotence, gastrointestinal ailments, infections, and nervous system disorders. In Asia, it is called plateau ginseng, and Tibetans consider rhodiola root to be a sacred herb. It has been used by the Tibetan and other Himalayan peoples as a tonic herb, while Himalayan Buddhist monks use the herb to enhance their spiritual power and increase concentration, mental capacity, memory, and endurance. The Vikings used the aromatic roots of rhodiola to fight infections and increase sexual prowess and sensual appetite and enhance fertility. The Inupiat and other Alaska natives used it as a medicine and food, made tea from the flowers or the 4 to 5 year old roots, and used the leaves and stems in salad and even sauerkraut. To this day, mountain villagers in Siberia use a bouquet of the sought-after roots prior to marriage to enhance loyalty, birth of healthy children, and increase fertility. Chinese emperors would send group expeditions to Siberia to harvest wild golden roots, as they knew it was the Siberian people's secret to staying strong and vibrant through the harshest of conditions. Rhodiola, ruled by Uranus and Mercury, has the energetic signature of the elusive unicorn, embodying the elements of intelligence, purity, fierce intuition, mastery, and wisdom. Unicorns are gatekeepers, ancient protectors of the forest. Like Uranus, your genius brings lightning-like brilliance to the moment, insight without bias, and intellect founded on intuition and grounded with the power of truth. On the contrary, this can signify a time of mental or emotional blockage, disconnection to divinity, intellect without intuition, and emotional immaturity. Guidance. The unicorn is known as the great protector of the forest. Like rhodiola, some unicorns are said to live near high mountains to this day, nourishing and protecting the wise and ancient forests left. Rhodiola is in your cards today to remind you that you are intelligence embodied, intuitive, articulate, and knowledgeable. You exude mastery, purity, authority, and wisdom. Emotions do not cloud your judgment. Your actions are measured carefully and intuitively, as you contain ancient codes on the ways of heaven and earth. The subtle essence of the unicorn resides in the third eye. If unicorn medicine comes to you, your sense of wise creativity and aliveness will deepen. Don't neglect your medicine. Honor your natural gifts. Stand tall. Own your medicine and who you are becoming. That was a lot. And it's so small, the text. So yes, everything I read. Here we go. And this. So yes, same. The only difference really that I noticed was really the colors. So there's like, I don't know, less saturation or a difference in something compared to the bigger deck, which personally I don't actually mind. I actually like the colors in the pocket. So for me, it doesn't bother me. I'm not sure how other people feel about it, but do let me know in the comments what you think of this particular deck. So next we're going to get into the Rose Pocket Oracle. This is a 44 card deck and guidebook by Rebecca Campbell and artwork by Katie Louise. I'm super excited that they brought this as a pocket edition. As I stated before, I think earlier in this video, this is actually my favorite deck from her. And I use this deck quite often with Mother Mary. So I actually really love that they brought this out as a pocket edition. Love that they put this out as a pocket edition first, rather than her other popular ones. I thought they would put out like Work Your Light and Starseed first, since those are way more popular in my opinion. But I love that they put this out first instead. Do hope that they put out her other decks in pocket though. I think it would be really cool. I'm sure a lot of people would be interested in that personally, but Yes, in the back here it says, the rose is a symbol of goddesses of old, and she holds potent medicine for those times. This pocket oracle creates space for you to connect with her energy, wisdom, and breathtaking beauty. May her healing mysteries call you home to her true nature. So there was a thing on the plastic that stated like the price and stuff with the barcode, but obviously I removed that, so I don't remember how much this goes for, to be honest with you. So yes, there's nothing inside. It is a tin. Let's put that over there. I do have the full size, so yes, I'll leave the attunement card in there because we don't have the attunement card with the pocket. Would have been cool actually if they put the attunement card as well, like as a mini form, but it's in the guidebook, so it's really not necessary in my opinion. So let's take a look at the guidebook. We have all the information about Rebecca Campbell and her works. Talks about the rose, the oracle, the cards, things like that. So very typical of table of contents. So we have all the information in the beginning, and then working with the oracle. So about the rose oracle, connecting with it. There's the prayer, there's the attunement. So we have the prayer to Mother Rose. We have the Rose Oracle attunement. And we have reading the cards. How to read the cards. Whoa, what's up with the... There we go. It's all weird there. Step 1, step 2, step 3. You know, usual things. Shuffling, picking a card, all those things. We have some spreads, obviously. Of course, the spreads are different because they don't showcase the box, because this is a pocket edition, so they did change the illustrations for those. And then it goes into the card. So I do want to see if there's a difference. If they cut anything out. Obviously, there's going to be a difference in terms of like, there's no image of the card, but I'm talking about the text specifically. Okay, let's see here. So less text here. Less keywords, I mean. Okay. Let's see. Broken hearts. Felt. Okay, so the information in the book is the same for the card. Even the soul inquiry, the question is the same, except for the keywords, there's less keywords. So they remove the keyword of relief and acceptance from here. Okay, we'll read from the guidebook after. We'll go ahead and show side by side the cards. Yeah, because obviously they don't have enough space to show it on the cards. So, yes. So the keywords might be different. They might have taken a keyword or two out. Because obviously there's not enough space on the card. Though I don't know why they wouldn't keep the keywords the same in the guidebook. They could have just kept them. But maybe they wanted it to be the same. The guidebook and the pocket deck and the pocket deck guidebook, they wanted them to be the same, maybe. So another change is that they took out the word healing from the title. So it's the mother line in the pocket edition rather than healing the mother line. But the word healing is still in the keyword, and they've added a new keyword. So we have ancestral work, healing, which are the two keywords in there. And instead of mother line and growing up, they have individualization. Individualization. That's how you pronounce that. So difference there for that card. Here's another one where they took out the word mother from the title. because the title most probably was too long. So the only differences that I've seen was really 2 cards with the title, where the titles were slightly shorter, because obviously pocket deck, you only have so much space. And then keywords, some were missing from what was shown in the regular size deck compared to the pocket. Now, for me personally, it doesn't really bother me, but I just want everyone to be aware that there are going to be some things or some aspects, some keywords that are not going to be present on the cards that you see in your regular edition if you were to get the pocket, just to let you know. So size difference. Cardstock feels the same. Very soft. I really like it. I actually really love this cardstock. Actually wish all their decks were this particular cardstock because I really love how soft it is. Shuffles well. It's a small pocket edition, so no issue shuffling. We'll read for this one, the second bloom. Okay. So it says the second bloom, second chance, new possibilities. Okay, let's find this. I think it's going to be under S. The cards are in alphabetical order. S. Second bloom. Here we go. The second bloom, second chance, new possibilities. This is a card of second chances, new beginnings, regeneration, and reinventing yourself. I wonder if that was the keywords on the big one. Here we go. Second chance, never too late, new possibilities. Okay. Never mind. Why won't this stay? Stay. There. Okay, so it's never too late to surrender to what's blooming within you. All that matters is that you surrender to the buds that are longing to grow and be known. No matter your age or what may have previously occurred, this card is an invitation to surrender to a second bloom, to welcome the new and share it with the world, to acknowledge the secret passions, longings, creations, and yearnings, and let them bud and bloom. If we properly allow things to end, new beginnings will always come. If we surrender to the cycles of life after winter, spring will always return. If we tend the seeds in the fertile earth, they'll eventually emerge. Just as we think the season's over and winter is drawing near, some roses bless us with an unexpected second bloom. If this card appears in a spread, it's a likely sign that you too are set for a second bloom. Perhaps you have a creation that's waiting to be brought forth, or maybe it's a new relationship or passion in your life. Maybe what's waiting to be born is a new version of you. The more open we are to change, the more open we are to life. The more open we are to life, the more open we are to being born again anew. Yes, this is what it means to truly live. Being open to saying yes to life, so when you eventually take your last breath, you'll do so while still fully living. Soul inquiry. What unexpected things wants to bloom within you? So this is what I read. This, and then lastly, this. So, yes. So let me know what you think of the pocket edition in the comments below. Okay, so this is our second to last deck. So I have this deck and one more, and then we are done. This video is so long. Okay, so we have here the Secrets of the Ancestors Oracle, a 45-card deck and guidebook. This is by Ebola Abrams. I do have another deck by her. It's the pocket edition of the African Goddess Oracle, I believe. So yes, this looks really nice. So let's get into it and see what it is all about. So in the back here, it says, tap into the secret wisdom of the past. Our ancestors have much to teach us about ourselves and our place in this life. This 45 card oracle deck is designed to help you connect with the spirits of your ancestors, the divine, and the harmonies present throughout the universe. Featuring 5 suits of ancestral figures, each corresponding to the elements of a sea, fire, water, air, and earth. Secrets of the Ancestors Oracle is the perfect tool for those looking to deepen their spirituality and connect with the wisdom and experience of those who came before them. This retails for $19.99 in the US and $25.99 in Canada. Let's get into it. So inside here, it says, whether or not you knew your ancestors, they know you. Spirit was our first ancestor. We have an image inside. Oops. And there's nothing on the bottom. Okay. Let's go through the guidebook first. Okay, so we have greetings, we have about our ancestors, blessing your secrets of the ancestors oracle cards, suggested spreads, about the deck, meeting the cards, and then about the artist author. Okay. So we have the usual type of introduction, in my opinion. Talking about ancestors. This was how to use, I think, right? Oh, no, blessings. Spreads. So we have a 1 card, we have a 3 card, we have a 5 card, a 9 card, a 15 card. My God. That's a big spread. And then we have about the cards. Okay, let's see. What do we have here? We have Ascended Elders from 0 to 21. Then Community Circle from 22 to 41. And then Ancient Sages from 42 to 44. Okay. Different suits. Different suits. The suits are the elements, about reversals, tarot connection, and then let's get into the cards themselves. So what do we have here? We have the name, keywords, about the cards. We have ancestral memory, ancestral medicine, shadow aspect, which is the reverse. We have a tarot correspondence, and we have a declaration. Okay. Seems like things are pretty much, the structure is pretty much the same throughout. So okay, so we'll read from the guidebook after. I really like the artwork. I think this deck would really go well with the Witch's Grimoire Oracle set that Joseph from Grounded by the Moon sent me because of the backgrounds. I just have a strong feeling these would go well together. I should try it and see, actually. I really like the artwork. Like, this is a really, wow. Like, I love this card. Reminds me of the Tower. I'm wondering if that's the card it's associated with. It seems like these are all associated with the tarot. Major Arcana. Like, this looks like Judgment. World. And then we get into like a whole different thing. Good juju. Mother of Fire. I'm assuming this is probably the court cards. That's what I'm going to assume. Like, the aces and then the courts is what I'm going to assume for this. This is beautiful. This is what's on the cover. Oh, this is so nice. I'm really loving the art in this deck. This is gorgeous. Like, wow, look at this. Creature of air. Wow. It's wild. Mother of Earth. Oh, beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. I wonder what tarot I would pair with this, honestly, though. I don't know. And lastly, we have the Unknown. Love it. Oh, this is so nice. And these are the backs, by the way. Backs. Love it. The cardstock is, I don't know, in between like thin and thick. It's like a middle ground. I really have no issues with the cardstock, to be honest with you. And it shuffles nice. It's like that kind of mat that does that, this kind of sound. So, yeah. Whoa. What's going on here? Okay, I'll read for this one, which is the Loner. This is probably the Hermit. Probably associated with the Hermit. Hermit card. Okay, number 9. Okay, the Loner. Isolation and introspection. Be still and know the answers you seek are within. You are entering a time of deep self-reflection. Take a step back, distance yourself from petty people, dramas, and issues. Between social media and obligations, the world can feel nonstop. The innermost cave holds the gold. The guru is within. A moment of solitude holds gems for you. This is not a time to plow forward. Take a beat and withdraw. Ancestral memory. The Loner depicts an elder from the Karo people of Ethiopia. By keeping to themselves, the artistic and beautifully adorned Karo people have been able to maintain their way of life for over 500 years. There is strength to be gained from taking time away from others. Ancestral medicine. For some of your ancestors, being alone with their thoughts was the last thing they needed. My child, allow yourself to take time when needed. Shadow aspect, reversed. You're feeling isolated and alone. Insanity has been defined as doing the same thing over and over again and expecting a different result. So why do you keep doing the same thing over and over again? You are a hot mess right now. Allow yourself to love and friendship. Allow yourself to have love and friendship in your life to balance the busy voices in your head. Tarot correspondence, the Hermit. Declaration, I trust my inner voice. So this is what I read. Absolutely love. I can't wait to use this. I have some ideas of how I want to use this, but I still need to think of a tarot that would go well with this particular art style or something. I have to think about it, I think. But I really love this. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this particular deck. Okay, it's time for our last deck. So this is the Time Traveler's Oracle. This is by Denise Lin. It's a 44 card deck and guidebook. Okay. So in the back here, it says the Time Traveler's Oracle. A mystical adventure through space and time beckons you. Each journey through the deck can activate secret messages from the depths of your soul and from the universe. This sacred pilgrimage will transport you to the heart of the Creator and beyond to see the universe and yourself with new meaning. Deepen your connection to the mysterious natural forces around you and find the long-sought answers to your most heartfelt questions. It says that it comes with free, powerful audio downloads of guided meditations to expand your consciousness and travel through time and space. This retails for $24.99 in the US and $33.99 in Canada. So inside it says, travel through time to awaken your inner oracle. And the bottom just has the backs. So these are the backs. Okay, let's go through the guidebook first. Let's see here what's going on. Table of contents. Okay. Notes from the author. Consulting the Oracle. Deck explained. Okay. How to use the Time Traveler's Oracle. So pretty much common things on how to use. Great for beginners, I guess. Daily spiritual insight, 1 card reading. We have a 3 card reading, 5 card reading, Tree of Life spread, 4 directions spread, Sacred Circle 1 year spread, and then we get into the cards. Okay, so what do we have here? We have abundance, and then it tells you what it is, I guess. Goes through the information. Then we have the Time Traveler's message, and that's it. Okay. Seems like the structure is the same for all the cards in the guidebook. Okay. Oh, can you hear people screaming happy birthday outside? Happy birthday to you too. So yeah. Okay, these are the backs. Okay, so we have abundance. And it tells you at the bottom what it is, or where it is. Activation. Adventure. Boundaries. Breakthrough. Chaos. Communication. Courage. Creativity. Deliberation. Expansion. Exuberance. Flexibility. Flow. This is the one that's on the cover. Focus. Freedom. Grounded. Growth. Happiness. Healing. Higher consciousness. Leadership. Life force energy. Light. Love. Magic. Miracles. Patience. Peace. Planning. Playfulness. Power. Dinosaurs in the Jurassic period. Actually, I really love this card though. So nice. Protection. Purification. Reflection. Stability. Stillness. Strength. Transcending. Transformation. Trust. Truth. Vast vistas. And then lastly, vitality. Really love the art. It's like collage, like digital collage, which is really her thing. If you have any of her other decks, like her Sacred Destiny is one of my favorites. It's very interesting. Okay, let's see. What are we going to read? Ooh. This one. Truth. The Cherokee talking stick tradition. Okay. Okay, perfect. This is number 42. 42. Messages from the Cherokee talking stick tradition. We arrive in a small Cherokee Native American village in about 2000 BC, in what will eventually be called North Carolina in the United States. It's early morning, and we walk to a vantage point with several others to greet the sun in silence and with a spirit of gratitude. As we watch the sunrise, we can feel deep serenity in the hearts of these tribal members. We walk back to the village to join a council meeting where they pass a talking stick around the circle. As each person holds the stick and speaks, the elders caution them to always speak the truth. There is a great power in the talking stick. At its simplest level, a decorated stick is passed around a circle of people. When someone holds the stick, other members listen in stillness without interrupting or arguing, whether in favor or in denial. The person holding the stick is free to speak their truth as others listen. As we sit with these tribal elders, we are reminded of the power of listening when it comes to knowing the truth. Time Traveler's Message. Sometimes the most difficult obstacle to living your truth is knowing what your truth is. There is a place within you that always understands what is for you. If you pull this card, this is the time to be starkly honest with yourself. Walk your talk. Speak your truth. What is the truth about your life, your health, your career, and life path? Listen to what is sincere and honest in others. To stride deeply into what is authentic, be still. Imagine that you are holding a talking stick and speaking directly to the Creator. This card can also indicate examining the truth about your relationships. It could be that someone is being less than honest. If someone depletes your energy, that is the time to release that person from your life. Let go of situations that diminish you, even if you are afraid of being judged or rejected. It is far better to live an honest, genuine life than to try to please others to the detriment of your truth. Your energy will soar as a result. So this is what I read. And then this. Yeah, I really like this. I really like the imagery as well. The guidebook is well written. I actually really like Denise Linn. I have, do I have 2 of her Oracle decks? Hold on, let me see the book. Usually in the beginning it tells you what it is they own. What do I have here? Sacred Destiny and Sacred Forest. Yes, I have both of those, and I love them very much. They're some of my faves in my collection. Sacred Destiny especially. So I do really love like her collage style, digital artwork collage style of art. So I really love this, and I'm excited to use this in my practice. Let me know in the comments below what you think of this particular deck. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Turn on that bell so you can be notified every time I post a brand new video. And don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, as it's greatly appreciated and helps me in the long run. Thanks so much, and I hope that you have a great day.